Hi there, welcome. This is Healthista's Yoga 4 series, and we're looking at yoga for boxing today. So, cultivating arm strength, shoulder strength, core stability, but a kind of stability and strength that enables a really fluid, smooth way of moving. So, Vinyasa flow is the style, and we're going to start off lying down on our backs. So, feet up towards, feet on the ground, knees up to the ceiling, and wriggle yourself down so you're nice and flat, close to the floor. Place your palms to face downwards, shoulder blades sink into the floor. Heels underneath the knees preferably. And then pushing through the feet, begin to roll up through the pelvis, lifting your hips high up into bridge pose, Setu Bandha Sarvangasana. So pressing down through the soles of the feet, thighs and hips high. Breathing here for 3. Breathing for 2. Lifting the hips a bit higher, really press down through the feet. And then roll all the way back down, vertebra by vertebra. Good. Now let the thighs release a little bit. Rock the knees side to side. Bring the knees back through to center. We're going to come back into that again. So really cultivating hamstring strength there, pushing down through the soles of the feet. Roll up through the spine, vertebra by vertebra. Wriggle the shoulders underneath your body a little bit more if you can. You want to keep a bit of space between your chin and your chest though, so avoid that crunching sensation around the neck. Now let's make it a little bit harder. So lift the right leg up towards the ceiling. Flex your toes towards your face and try and straighten up that leg. Either stay here, that's plenty to be doing if you're newer to practice or building strength. Stay here for 3 breaths. Or exhale, bring the bum almost down to the ground. Scoop the navel to the spine and then press, squeeze, lift that leg back up. Coming down again for 2. Hollow the belly. Engage the arms, press, squeeze, lift up. And one more time, exhale, coming down. Press, squeeze, lift up. Try and keep that leg as straight and steady as possible. And then right foot comes back down. Lift your heels high towards the ceiling to really open up the chest. And then palms flat, heels down. Inhale, lift your left leg. Big breath in. Exhale, lower the pelvis almost to the ground. Just hover the bum a millimeter off the floor. And then press, squeeze, lift back up. Exhale again, coming down. Inhale to lift, squeeze, press back up. Exhale again, coming down. Inhale, press, squeeze, lift back up. And then left foot comes back down. Lift your heels high, and this time rolling down vertebra by vertebra, coming to your mat. Okay, really be there for that moment when your spine releases into the floor. Knees to chest. Begin to rock yourself forward and back, coming up. Catch your balance off the ground if you can. If that's too much for you, fingertips behind. Lift the chest so you can really work your upper abdominal muscles. Otherwise, if that feels okay, grab the backs of the thighs. Take an inhalation, squeeze the knees together. Half Navasana here, arms outstretched, or full Navasana here, scooping the belly in, shoulders draw down, and try and look up, even if you're shaking around like crazy. Holding here for 3, holding for 2, holding for 1. Come back to half Navasana, or if you want to go a little bit further still, see if you can exhale and come down to Ardha Navasana, half scooping low Navasana boat pose. Inhale back up, exhale back down. Really feed the belly into the lower spine. Inhale back up. One more time, exhale, come down, really contract through the stomach, lengthen through the legs, and then squeeze the knees in towards the chest. Palms come together. Let's get into the obliques, the sides of the waist. So tap your hands down towards the left side of the body. Keep your shins parallel, up and over towards the right side, so you're wringing out the sides of the belly. Keep stability in the hips. Inhale up, and tap down. Inhale up, and tap down. Inhale up, tap down. One more time. Inhale up and tap down. Good. Come back through to center. Knees draw in. Cross over the ankles. Press through the hands and step back into your downward facing dog. So this is this huge inverted V shape here. Hands spread wide like gecko hands on the ground. Feet to hip distance apart. Lift your hips high to the ceiling and widen across your shoulders. Just pedal through the heels alternately. Until the heels get low enough, this pose can feel a little bit stuck, so just give it some time. If your heels are not close to the ground, you feel a little bit top heavy, so just keep trying to press your thighs back and your chest back to your thighs. Good. Now from here, take an inhale and roll through the spine, coming forward into high plank. So top of a press up. Body is parallel to the ground, but as you push down through the hands, you lift the skin between the shoulders, coming to this incredible Hulk position in the chest. Good. Holding there for 3. Keep pressing the hands firmly into the floor, holding for 2, holding for 1. Now you can drop the knees to the ground if you need more support here, or full chaturanga, lowering down to the ground. Belly comes down to the mat. As you inhale, press into your feet, lift your chest forward and through. As you exhale, push back into your downward facing dog. So use your knees, tuck the toes, and then push back. Good. From here, lift your right leg up towards the ceiling, 3-legged dog. As you exhale, bring your right foot between your hands. Good. Inhale, glide the arms all the way up towards the ceiling, reaching tall through the fingertips. And as you exhale, bring your hands into the heart center and begin to tip your weight forward here. So we're taking a slow transition. Try and use the size of the stomach here that we just engaged to stabilize your belly. And then press, lean, and lift up into Warrior 3 pose. So you're making a huge T shape parallel to the ground. Chest glides forward to the front. Stabilizing here. Now your first option is to stay here. If you need more support, you can pop a brick or a block underneath your hands there for more support. Or if you want to go a little bit further still, arms come wide to the side like wings. As you exhale, tap, left knee squeezes into the right knee, curl low, close to the ground. Inhale, unfurl and stretch back out. Really push through that left heel. Exhale again, squeeze into the middle of your body, really contract. Inhale, press open into the space around you. One more time, exhale, squeeze, curl into your body. Inhale to lengthen. Notice that strength you're generating in your outer hips. Left leg comes back to the back of the mat, come into Warrior 2. Right hand forward, left arm back. Now in Warrior 2, you want your right thigh really centered, knee above ankle. Rotate the left hip back behind and push through the left heel. So arms are strong and steady. Reverse, reach the right arm up towards the ceiling. Or if you can go a little bit deeper, reach it further back behind you. Perhaps turn your chest up towards the ceiling a little bit more. And then exhale, come back into Warrior 2. Okay, let's come back through Vinyasa. So both hands come down to frame the foot. Push into the hands so you find that strength in your shoulders and your core to transition that right leg back, downward facing dog again. Give your head a good shake. Inhale, roll through the spine, come forward. High plank, but really pressing into the hands. Exhale down, chaturanga or knee supporting. Belly to the ground. Inhale, baby cobra. Lift your chest, shoulders back, push into your thighs. Exhale to press back, downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, left leg lifts this time, 3-legged dog. Exhale, bring your left foot between your hands. Come up into a high lunge. So your feet are on train tracks here. So if you feel wobbly, step your feet out a little bit wider. As you exhale, bring your hands into the heart center. Tip your body weight forward, press lean, pull up the pelvic floor, engage your core strength, and then press that right heel back. Really turn that right hip bone down so both hips are parallel to the floor. Either staying, taking support if you need it with the hands on the ground or a block, or arms alongside you. Exhale again, contract, tap knee to knee. Inhale, elongate the body and open. Exhale again, contract, knee to knee. Inhale, open up. One more time, curling in, knee to knee contraction. Inhale to open and lengthen your body. And then send that right leg back towards the back of the mat. Open up your arms wide into your Warrior 2. Check your left thigh is centered, knee above foot, arms open. Good, really pushing through the back heel, lift in the stomach, and then stretch. Left arm comes all the way back, reach your gaze towards the back fingertips. And then coming back into your Warrior 2, bring the hands all the way down to the ground. Frame your front foot, step back, downward facing dog. Inhale again, roll through the spine, come forward, high plank. Push firmly through the hands, a double chaturanga now, so bend the elbows, come down. Inhale into your upward facing dog this time, so knees are off the ground, chest opens. Exhale, push into the hands, see if you can shift back into high plank, and then up, high plank position, push back, downward facing dog. Inhale, roll through the spine, come forward, high plank. Let's do that one more time. Exhale, bend the elbows, chaturanga. Inhale into upward facing dog, open up the chest. Exhale, push back into high plank, so you're keeping the forearms alongside your ribs. Inhale, push back up, high plank, and then downward facing dog. Walking your feet in a little bit closer towards your body, let's just twist that out. So right hand comes underneath, hold the outside of the left ankle, and then look underneath your left shoulder, take a little twist. And then come back through to center. Right hand down, left arm underneath, and you twist underneath the right. Back through to center, knees to the ground. And then make your way down to a lying position on your mats for Shavasana. Stay there as long as you've got time for today. Well done, namaste.